Three Dudes No Cup Podcast. Viewer discretion advised. The following program contains strong opinions, questionable logic, and three grown men who clearly did not fact-check anything before recording. Nothing said on this podcast should be considered factual, educational, medically sound, financially responsible, or spiritually enlightening. It is strictly for entertainment purposes. If you're looking for verified information, please consult literally anyone else.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
Fuck me!
Damn!
What's up, everybody? We're back. Episode 36. Real quick, happy birthday, Shaylee.
Shaylee. Happy birthday.
3-0.
Speaking of Shaylee, we caught a little flack from Brendan last night.
I don't think he seemed a little off about it.
He wasn't happy that we threw him under the bus.
Close the goddamn door.
Closed the door. But should we say what he told us?
No,
No?
we should let it all go. That's the first time I ever had Braden come up, or Brendan come up to me, and we didn't talk for 3 hours.
I think you're not good with names
I'm
anymore.
not good with memory.
That's probably why I didn't want to talk to you.
Right?
You didn't even know my name. Like, you didn't even watch the episode.
Tanner legit forgot his own girlfriend's name the other night. We can talk about it. It's okay. I'm going to make you a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
That's why you start calling him Babe.
I think I really do have onset Alzheimer's.
I think there's just a tumor in your brain.
It's not a tumor.
I was hoping we
The joke all night last night. It's not Duma.
Yeah, no, it's been a little bit crazy last week or two and forgetting shit. And yeah, it was definitely a moment where I was like scared to death. Oh no.
Oh,
It's the
man.
last I see of her.
Yeah, it's not good when you forget your long-term girlfriend's name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
That's why you call him Babe. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, don't even mess with
But you know,
names
I like to
anymore.
be personal sometimes, Rick. I'm a very personable person.
G gets
Yeah.
offended if I call her name.
Really?
I'm like, G, the hell are you doing in there?
Oh, dude, I always took it as a sign I was in trouble in a relationship. Like, if whoever I was with used my name instead of calling me babe, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble now.
Well, we've never even fought, so like we don't have any of that. She doesn't give a shit about none of that. So I don't. I call her, if I call her by her name, I call her by her name. It's not a big deal.
My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger quote of all time is from Jingle All the Way when he goes, I am not a pervert.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Because you quoted Arnold Schwarzenegger a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get in my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger quote of all time.
Well, good job.
When he
Mike.
says he's not a pervert because he was chasing a ball. It landed in one of those kids' pit with all the balls. And he's in the, that's just my ball. And then all the moms are hitting him with purses. Pervert! And he goes, I'm not a pervert.
You got a pretty good voice there, buddy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw Nate Bargatze last night.
We
That
did.
Was, what a great show that was. Two of the openers, but they did their job. It was they're not meant to be that good.
They're
Yeah.
supposed to outshine.
I mean, anytime a guy named Keith is going to come on stage,
Was that the first comedian?
that was the first actual comedian.
He was a weird fella.
Yeah, he was not funny.
No.
Yeah.
There's a.
He's got pictures of Nate or something. Something's going on there.
Yeah, something's going on.
So I don't even care who gets mad at this. First of all, never mind. I don't even care. So we're sitting there, and Keith is sitting there doing not funny shit, and Rick and I are both sitting there not laughing. Meanwhile, his wife was dying laughing, like it was the funniest shit she ever saw. But which is kind of funny. But anyway, Keith he's talking, nothing's funny, and then he said something about his kids, and he goes, "I have a 4-year-old Down syndrome daughter." And Rick and I both just immediately turn and look at each other. Rick, what did you say, Rick? You said,
So that tracks.
yeah. And I look back at Rick and I go, that's the funniest thing he's said so far.
Well, what's funny about that is me and C had the same react because we were set apart. We couldn't even hear each other, and we said the exact same shit to each other.
Dude, it was so quiet when he was doing his set because it wasn't funny that
Yeah.
we literally could have heckled him from section 102.
Yep,
Yeah.
we could have.
But the rest of it was good.
Nate was
Nate
obviously amazing.
Yeah,
Yep. I will say it did go on a little too long.
it did.
Um,
It was.
There's
yeah,
a
it was dragging.
there's a threshold for comedy shows. Like 2.5 hours is way too long.
Yeah.
Like No
You
one's.
don't need 3.
That's why we keep this a tight 40 to 45 minutes because we can only be funny for so long, and you only want to laugh for so long.
Yeah. That's why our retention
Funny.
rate
We
is
use the word
4
funny
minutes.
loosely.
Yeah. Our retention rate is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Well, see you guys next week.
We can only be offensive for so long. That's more like it.
No, but legit, like even rock concerts or something. Like I don't want to be at anything for 2.5 hours, but at least at concerts, like you can stand up, you can sit down, whatever. But at a comedy show, and especially at CHI, where apparently they think midgets are fucking sitting in the seats the whole night.
We were hip to hip.
Dude, hip to hip, and fucking my knees, like my legs had to be tucked under me because the aisles are so short. I'm like, and now I'm sitting here for 2.5 hours like this.
Well, and they make it impossible to get up and go to the bathroom, and that's when the show gets shitty. Is when
Yep.
you got to piss so fucking bad you can't even take
Well,
it.
when
anymore.
when you're in the middle of the aisle, you're
and you're in
fucked.
the
And
middle.
we were in the middle of the aisle.
Yeah, that was my bad.
No, it's not your bad. We appreciate the tickets, man.
Yeah,
That was fucking.
thanks, dude.
Yeah, shout out to you for buying the tickets. That was a great time.
No shot.
But when you're in the middle of the fucking aisle, yeah, you can't get up to go piss. So I sat there just holding it the whole time, and Bargetzi's going on, and I mean, he was very funny, but it went on a little too long. And by the end, the second I stood up, I looked at Rick, and I'm like, I'm about to die. I gotta piss right now. Now. And then I proceeded to go in the bathroom, and I outlasted 2 people next to me peeing.
Yeah.
With I was like Forrest Gump and League of Their Own.
He was great in that movie.
He was great in that movie. He's got a wide range.
Doris.
He's got a wide range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got up to go get drinks, and then I was just hopping up 2 rows, and then the empty row, and I'd walk out that way. And then I came in, I made it down the first 2 pretty smooth. And then I got to ours where I had to step on my seat and then hop down, and I almost went over. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, that was another ridiculous thing too. So as soon as we got there, we went and got our wristbands, so we could, because obviously we don't look old enough to buy booze.
Yeah.
You gotta get a wristband, but no big deal. But we got them right away. We get in line, we all order drinks. I buy them. We go back to the seats, and we drink them. But we're not finished with them yet. But Rick and I are like, let's go get more drinks. And this is 10 minutes after she just saw us fucking getting drinks for the whole group. And we go up there, and Rick also tipped very generously. Like, he handed her
Cash.
cash. And she's like, oh, nobody ever does this. Thank you.
Yeah,
so-"
they were confused.
Like-
She's like, what's this for?
Yeah, she was like profusely like thankful for the tip Rick gave her. And then we go back up there 10 minutes after we got that round, and I still have 3/4 of my whiskey in my glass. And she looks at me and she goes, I can't sell you drinks. I'm like, you know who I'm buying them for? And she goes, yeah, but you got a double.
Yeah.
So I stood there and chugged the rest of my whiskey, threw that away, but we still had to buy 5 drinks, and they'll only give you 2 at a time. So Rick had to buy 2, I bought 2, Rick ran them back to the seats, came back up to get 1 more drink. Like, it's so fucking stupid.
And stood at the back of a line to get another drink. And I was like, this is...
So you couldn't pay for them, and they leave them there, and you come back for it?
no.
Nope.
Fucking bitches.
It's just insane. Like, I get it. Don't sell like
You can't have 20,000 people doing that, though. You know what I mean?
I understand,
I get the
but she
rules.
just fucking saw us. Rick just tipped her really well. And then she's like, nope, can't sell you that until that one's gone. So I just stood there in front of some asshole who was trying to get in front of me, and I just kind of blocked him with my body and said, nope, chugging this whiskey and now I'm buying beers.
Yeah, and I did not tip on the...
I was going to
on my
say, you don't pull that shit with you.
No. On the 3rd trip back, I was like, nope, you get 0.
Yep.
Which is fun because another bullshit thing with that is like you have to go to a whole nother menu to not tip. Like you have to go out of your way not to tip.
Yeah, you have to hit
Other.
or other. Yeah, you got to hit other and then like either write in the 0 or hit 0.
Yep.
Like, fuck you, Betty. Yeah, 2 old ladies. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, they really flipped a switch on me. I'm like, I hate you both right now.
Right.
Bitches.
It was a good time, though. Bargetzi, he's a funny cat. Like,
He is funny.
He's legit
It's
funny.
his delivery that's funny.
It's not normally our style of comedy because obviously
clean.
we're dirty, he's clean. But yeah, exactly. His delivery is very funny.
Yeah.
Well, and to be clean and be good.
Yeah.
You saw
That's
the
hard
guys
to do.
before, yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
And you could tell he asked all of his openers to be clean, too, because you could tell some of them were
He
like
won't take them on the road.
Right.
Yeah, he won't do it. They have to
Right.
be. They all have to be his style of comedy.
But who was that one, the bald guy? He's on the radio all the time.
The bald guy.
Owen.
The guy right before. Oh, no.
Greg Norman.
Greg. No, Greg. God damn it.
Wasn't Greg Norman?
I don't think
No,
so.
Greg Norman was a golfer, dickhead. The shark.
I don't have my phone.
You know the golf gear with all the shark on it?
Sure was.
Yeah, that's Greg Norman.
Man, fuck you for all that.
Greg Warren.
Warren. Oh,
Yeah.
I was so fucking far off.
Yeah.
Does he have his own golf gear with a fucking shark on it?
He might. He said he liked
No,
golf, though.
Greg Warren's hilarious, and he's on that.
But isn't he usually dirty?
Not usually, but he's gotten dirty. Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of comics now do they'll have like a clean 10 they can pull out if they need to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because some of them get hired. Like when we had Nick Allen a few weeks ago. Like I know that he's been hired before to do like corporate shows, and you can't be. They'll tell you like, oh, we need it to be a clean set. Like, and he said that was his worst thing. I've heard him say on the radio before. He said that's the worst thing to get asked to do because I'm not a clean comic. So he's like, I would stress forever about writing a fucking 20-minute clean set. Like,
Yeah.
Then he just sings songs.
and then you just sing Broken Wings for 4 minutes.
It's a great way to move the time.
I agree.
Oh, I did. I heard back from Nick because I had messaged him like, "Hey, the audio problems. That was definitely me because I had this headphone off, so he's getting feedback from our mics that are always maxed out." And yeah, it took like a week, and he goes, "Oh shit, dude, I'm so sorry I didn't see this. I got it like last night at like 1 a.m. I was like, I'm not writing him back so I should probably do that today."
I wonder why he was up at 1 a.m.
No, that's when I saw it. I was
gotcha.
out. When I'm out, I don't ever look at my phone. So
Yeah, that's probably a good call. We also learned last night that maybe you don't chug martinis
Too fast?
too fast. Yeah, like
When you
chug-
don't usually drink?
Yeah,
just how she rolls, dude. She drinks twice a year.
And boy, does she.
Yeah.
and she told us. So we're speaking of the lovely G. She told us though a few days ago that for the before we went to the show, she's like, I'm chugging martinis.
Yeah, it's
I
'cause-
didn't believe her. I was like, no chance.
Yeah, we all went out one night to dinner
Sure did.
at Jay Gilbert's. Then it was horrible, but the drinks were pretty solid. And so she got
Jay Gilbert's, if you'd like to sponsor the show,
Yeah.
please reach out.
Please don't.
she got an espresso martini, and then she's like sipping it. And I was like, just chug that thing. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, just chug it. And she did. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. So this morning she goes, how are you feeling? And I was like, I'm pretty rough. And she goes, do you think I drank more than you? I was like, I know for a fact you didn't.
Yeah, no chance. No chance.
I know you had 4 martinis.
Yep, and
I
a can
had-
of wine.
And a can of wine.
But everything I had was a double.
and you had like,
Probably.
Yeah, she didn't drink at the bar afterwards, and you did. You
Yeah.
had a few of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
we should have got her. I was thinking about that because I got C some water. I should have got her some water too. Probably would have helped her.
We got-
She ordered a diet soda or something like.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she ordered a soda or a diet soda or whatever she had.
Yeah.
She had some sort of pop.
The wine can of wine was weird.
Yeah.
It was also $14.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, for that tiny ass can of wine, it was $14.
That's crazy.
Dude, cans of Coors Light were $10. $10 for a can of Coors Light. You can get a fucking 6-pack of those for that.
Yeah, water is like $7.50 or something.
It's insane.
We should get into the beer business.
No, remember, people aren't drinking anymore.
Well, I like that the only water they serve, and this happened today. We're at the zoo. The only water you can get, Dasani.
Dasani, and it's the worst fucking
It's
water.
bullshit. Who the fuck? Who is their sales team?
Coca-Cola.
Dude, it's garbage. It is. It's Coca-Cola, yeah.
Those cocksucking
And it's
motherfuckers.
garbage.
You know where
It's-
they get the water? They fucking bombard towns and they steal the water out of the towns and go purify it and add whatever they're going to add.
I thought you were going to say they just stood under like farm animals and waited for them to piss out the back and like
They
collected
might.
it.
They might.
Did you guys ever see that video? Speaking of that, did you ever see that video? It was on TikTok, and there was somewhere in Africa, I don't know, and there's a cow standing there, and there's a guy literally like washing himself off while this cow's pissing. Like
Yeah.
he's under the cow, like washing himself in the
Yeah.
cow's piss.
But I think it was one of those countries where the cow's sacred and it was not a big deal for them. That's like a blessing for them.
That has nothing to do with it. I think that's their only source of getting clean is in cow's piss.
But it's not bad because the cow's sacred to them.
Right. Are you saying sacred? Like there's
Sacred.
a T on the on the end of
Sacred.
it?
Sacred.
Sacred.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
He was saying sacred.
Syphilis.
Sorry.
Did you know what I was saying?
Well, yeah, but
Then shut the fuck up.
yes, sir.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, that was aggressive.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Oh, my
Check that
ears.
shit out.
My ears hurt so bad. Now coming to the plate,
Man, that one hurt.
Dottie Henson.
Listen, we already know I got ear problems, bro.
I just wanted to make sure that you heard it.
We discussed that.
Mike's reaction was normal.
Yeah.
I just thought you were going to go, what? Huh?
We discussed that at length last night, was Tanner's hearing problems and the fact that he might have a brain tumor.
I offered to pay for a cochlear implant, and just because
Not
it make
that
you
bad. I just need regular.
Well, see, you start talking about implants, and he goes, "It's not that bad." But earlier in the night, see, you always spin it when it's like it's too real, and then you're like, "It's not that bad."
Yep.
Earlier in the night, though, you're like, "No, it's so fucking bad. I can't sleep at night. It's just
I never said that.
tinnitus. It's just ringing in my ear." No, you go, I'm so used to it. I sleep.
Yeah, you're
through
like,
it.
that's constant in
yeah,
my brain.
I always have tinnitus. It's
I-
always but
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
I was like, I was like, one of the worst things for me is when you go to a concert and it's loud and then you go home and you're laying in bed trying to sleep and all you can hear is, and you're like, that's all the time for me.
Yeah.
That's bad, dude. That's not a good thing.
I never said it was good.
Meanwhile, then at dinner too, he was talking about how bad his brain is because he was telling us that he forgot his girlfriend's name, and I'm like,
It was a second.
Thank God
It's not like
she
I
has a great
still
sense of
don't-
humor.
It's not like I still don't know her name.
Because most women would not take it.
They would be
that-
bad.
Yeah.
right.
And she's like,
She is one of the guys. She's so much fun to hang out with.
fucking-
She also promised me though that she's going to make you a doctor's appointment tomorrow
she
because
probably will.
I'm concerned about you.
We're not going.
Go ahead and check the cholesterol while you're in there.
I think I told you this last week. Like, even if I did have something, I don't want to know about it because I think the brain trumps it up so goddamn much
Yeah.
that it kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not if it's actually a problem with your brain. If it's something they like, if you have a tumor in there, they might be able to get it out of there
How do you know that I'm just not living the fucking dream right now?
because you can't remember anything and you can't hear anything.
Ignorance is bliss.
The fact that you're here today is impressive.
I'm having a great time over here.
Ignorance is bliss. That's a good call.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, so I
Write that down.
went to the zoo today, did a tour, got to touch some penguins legally. That was cool.
Hopefully not sexually.
Well, when they present your butt, you guys know the routine.
Yeah.
When they present their butt.
Did you not smell his fingers when you got here? I did.
I did.
I don't-
It was
I haven't
delicious.
washed. Dude, my 4-year-old niece, she walks in. And she goes, well, first we walk into the aquarium, and she's like, "Oh, it smells in here." And I looked at G, and I was like, "Oh, it smells like how I ended my night last night." And she goes, "What the hell does that mean?" And I was like, "Did I waste so much comedy gold on you?" I was like, "If the boys were here with me, they'd be laughing hysterically."
I would have laughed. I'm laughing right now. I would have laughed last night.
She goes, "No, seriously, like, what the hell? What do you mean?" And I was like bad pussy. And she goes,
She doesn't know.
"Who are
anything
you
about
sleeping with?" And I was like, "Well, only listen. It was just a fun." So then we're on. We do the tour. I'm on Skyfari with my 9-year-old nephew, Dexter. I love that kid. One of my favorite humans on the planet. And he's sitting next to me, and we go down. We're like coming back up, and I was like, "You know what I like to do up here? I like to scope for babes." And he goes, "I'm going to tell G what you said." And I said, "That's fine." Because when we came down, there was a guy that looks just like Jack Black. And he's like, "Ah," like, "Turn around." And like, because he asked, "You're going back up
Yeah.
to the top or are you staying down here?" But he screams for like 25 seconds, just holding it. And I was like, man. So I was like, "Go ahead. I'm going to tell your mom that you said, what the fuck is that guy's problem?" And he goes, "Dude, please don't." And so I was like, "I'm going to."
Yeah.
And so we get off, and you just, mom's asking, "How was it?" And he goes, "Oh, it was a lot of fun." And I was like, "Oh yeah," I told him like we could be up here, looking for bitches. And he's like looking at me, and I was like, "You should have heard what Dexter said." And he's like, no. And then my sister looks at him, she goes, "You're in trouble when we get home." And I was like, "You think that's bad?" My 4-year-old niece, she was like, "Somebody shut that bitch up."
You think
None of which happened. It just-
You think that's bad? My 4-year-old niece was talking about genocide. And I'm like, which race are you trying to get rid of? And she's like, isn't that for you to find out?
Dude,
like,
so-
whoa, you're 4. Calm down.
She's super chill. When we go into the
Antichrist.
penguins, they walk up to her, and the lady's like, "You don't want to move too fast," because they're very curious creatures. So, like, if you're very animated, they come right up to you. They're like, "Hey, we got to figure out what the fuck's going on here." So it starts walking towards her, and her feet start. As the lady's saying it, her feet are like, "No, no, 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 no," no. And then she's like, "Ah!" So my sister picks her up, and then the lady's talking. She's still kind of freaking out. And then a penguin is directly behind us and up on like a hill. And it's like, "Ah!" And she turns like, ah!
Fuck!
Yeah. So we're getting ready to walk out, and she's like, hey, I want popcorn. And my sister's like, we have popcorn at home. Plus, they're all their food. I love the zoo, but it's all just, it's stale as hell.
It's
yeah.
stale and old and expensive.
You're gonna
Yeah.
spend $100 off a
Oh, yeah.
fucking 2 hot.
But it's like, you're going to get way better popcorn at home.
To be fair, though, they do have to pay for the best zoo in the world somehow.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
yeah.
let's
Warren
be honest
Buffett
about it.
gives them money for it.
So my sister.
Oh, really? Have you ever been tipped by Warren Buffett? I have. He doesn't give you that much money.
Nah, but I don't think Buffett has anything to do with the zoo. Does he?
I don't think he does.
Nah, he did
I guarantee he
He
gives
did the
money
cancer
to the zoo.
center at UNMC.
I know, but you think that's all he does?
Yeah, he gave him $12 and said, get the rest of the money yourself,
Put
assholes.
my fucking name on it, or else you're all dying of cancer.
$12? $12? No. $12.
Maybe.
$50,000.
$12.
How about $12? $12? Still not doing it.
I'm not. Take my glasses off.
It's
I'm
so
not doing
hot
it.
in here right now.
It is very warm in here.
Well, might get up and turn the AC on. Actually, I will. In 20 minutes.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
No, I'll do it
25
now.
minutes. You don't have to. We're
No, I
good.
got it.
Am I a second off?
Huh?
Am I a second off
On what?
on the timer? Remember how on the last show I timed it just right?
Yep, 5 seconds
You
actually.
can't be perfect all the time.
Well, that bugs me though. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you shut it off or not. Anyway,
we don't do that.
so also Warren Buffett, I didn't hear this, but apparently he retired or he is retiring.
He is retired. At the last whatever thing they have, he said he announced the guy is going to take over.
Well, so the Berkshire weekend's coming up.
Yeah. So it
And-
probably is the year he's retiring.
First of all, as a former service industry person who used to bartend in downtown Omaha, Berkshire Weekend is one of my least favorite things of all time because it's a bunch
Douchebags coming.
Well, it's a bunch of self-entitled fucking douchebags wearing jeans and sport coats with lanyards on their necks who really don't have very much money, but they're
It's
Warren's going to make me rich.
Yeah, it's a rich weekend.
Right. And they tip 10% because that's what Warren Buffett tips. I fucking hate Berkshire Weekend because they're all fucking douchebags, first of all. Second of all, I found out because of my job this week that apparently Berkshire Weekend's not going to be very busy at the hotels and everything this week. Like, a lot of hotels are like, we still have like 70% of our rooms left for Berkshire Weekend,
Really?
which is, they're like, he's retiring. They said, B, the other big one though, they said people from other countries that normally come here for it aren't coming to America right now.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, death to America.
Yeah.
You can't really blame them for that. Like, I wouldn't come here if I didn't have to.
Well, they can't get here. The Strait of Hormuz is closed, guys.
Goddamn Strait of Hormuz. Something came up last night at the comedy show, and you said Strait of Hormuz, and I laughed my dick off at it.
I don't know. That's all I've been blaming anything on.
It's because of the flat Earth. You have to go through there.
Bargatze was making a joke about tariffs at one point. Remember, he said something about tariffs. He's like, I don't know how they work. You don't know how they work. Like,
Yeah.
because he was talking about how much chickens cost.
Yeah,
He's like,
$3.
Yeah, he's $3 for a chicken. He's like, you could have told me it was $20, and I would have been like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I think I need a chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy all the chickens. But yeah, then he was joking about tariffs, and you just looked at me and go straight to Hormuz, and I
You think the tariffs are bad? Open the fucking Strait up.
opened the Strait of Hormuz.
Our gas prices have almost doubled, but we
shit.
only get, what did you figure out last week? 8% of our.
8% of our diesel fuel comes.
Right?
So the numbers aren't numbering.
No, they're just raping us. Is all
No,
they're doing
that's-
because they can.
Dude, it doesn't matter. They could have just one thing of bad news and they're like, oh. And they could have all their tanks full, and then that overnight they'll say, "Oh, the gas prices are
But
going to
again-
go up," and then the gas that's in that fucking tank that they already paid for goes up fucking $3.
But again, all it would take is people from both sides of the aisle, all of us, to just go.
See, this is where you're
Hold up.
fucking up, Mike. They're all the same, motherfucker. They're doing it together.
I'm not talking about the politicians, dickhead. I'm talking about us.
Yeah. Don't buy gas.
If you would have let me finish my fucking thought instead of
We
jumping
don't
on me
do
like a
that.
psychopath.
We don't do that.
I'm saying if we all came together and just said one day we're not driving anywhere, gas prices would go.
I'll do it. What day do you guys want?
He hasn't drove in 3 weeks.
Bitch, I drove.
But
I'm joking.
But am I wrong? If we
No,
all,
you're right.
If we
But
all,
good luck.
Well, yeah, it's never going to happen. But that's all it would take.
Yeah.
And we could get gas prices to drop like that in a second.
I like talking about fun stuff, edgy
Yeah.
stuff.
Edgy stuff.
Penguins.
What the fuck are we
What do
doing
you guys
here?
know about penguins?
What are we doing here?
You know they secrete
know quite a
oil from the back end, and then they rub it into their feathers, and that's how
Yeah, they
get
got to
their sheen.
lube up.
I do that.
Soul Glow. Soul Glow. Penguin edition.
That's how they make.
Is that where my
That's how
beef?
they make Jerry Curl activator.
Is that where my beef tallow went, Mike? God damn it!
I got some, too.
Shit's expensive.
I got
bro.
some Wagyu.
No, but beef tallow makes great lube. Just so
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
natural.
God damn it! What comedian was that?
If you fuck a girl with beef tallow, you really got problems.
Why wouldn't you?
I think it would smell weird.
No, it's refined.
Yes, I can't. Was it fucking?
I put beef tallow on my face every day, Mike.
And then you put her labia on a frying pan because it's already got the beef tallow
It's
on
like,
it.
yeah, you use beef tallow and
Browns,
fuck a bitch, and
browns nicely.
Medium rare. Medium rare.
it smells like you're cooking a gyro.
I like a warm red center, ladies. So we're going medium rare on this.
It's delicious.
Beef tallow labia. Band name called it.
No,
Yep.
that's not a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You can do better than that.
I have done better than that.
Fair.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging.
You come up with a band name.
Is it me or is he a little aggressive today?
I don't know what happened to the show.
I don't either.
Things really took a turn when it was like, you know what? Let's lean into it. We'll go 2 a week.
You're welcome.
I'm having fun conversations about penguins, and then you assholes get into the Strait of Hormuz. You know that fires me up.
I didn't get into the Strait of Hormuz.
Nobody can. It's closed.
It's closed. We talked about this.
Go get your brain checked. God damn it.
Meanwhile, there's just dudes like swimming through it. Like, it's so great out here. I love the Strait of Hormuz. It's so free right now. We're going skinny dipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Let's go.
You coming? You with us or you against us?
I really regret that Iranian Navy flag I have on my back, tattooed on my back.
Nope. You're gonna want that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so last night, me and Mike, we sat on the same
laughed real
side.
hard.
So we were
Yeah, I was fifth wheeler.
we were talking. We're like, dude, you know, all these fucking like shootings, these crazy mass shootings that are happening, you know, and it's like they come in like droves of like 10. Then we get out of the comedy show and somebody went and shot up the fucking Trump thing, and it's like, again, come on.
that didn't happen, actually. Look,
I don't even know what happened.
look into it. That there was no shooting at the White House last night.
It wasn't at the White House. It was at the
Well, not at the White House.
yeah.
The Correspondence Center.
I have no idea.
We're not going to get into this because it's political stuff, but it didn't happen. It's fake.
I heard a cop got shot.
Yeah.
I haven't went looking.
Nobody got shot.
Yeah,
The
the
cop
cop got shot and had to go to the hospital. It's supposed to be fine.
Can't wait to see his gunshot wound.
I did see the suspect on the ground. I'm pretty sure he was naked and he was like eating the carpet. Like not in like a
His
they were
arm
holding
also
him-
bends in like 3 different ways in that picture. So that's,
Do you see the video where he's
Interesting.
like chewing
I
up?
don't know anything about it.
I know you don't. It's fine. We're not going to get into it because
Yeah.
it's political and we don't do political stuff on this show.
You do apparently. That's cool.
God damn it.
I didn't bring it up.
Oh yeah,
I was actively going to not bring it up.
my brain.
Just saying.
Oh, guys. Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
He's struggling. He's like, "What are we doing?"
We have 12 minutes left.
back of the room tease. We got new shirts coming.
We do.
I'm not sure when. Hopefully in the next week or two.
We'll get some analytics back, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I think we're killing it. I guarantee you we're killing
How'd you like
it.
that word?
Analytics, I know. You said the word last night, too, after we talked about your brain injury, that I was like, I can't believe that word even just came out of your mouth right
I
now.
know that hurts my feelings that you think I can't.
No, I told you
that I
last night.
can't
It's not
speak.
because I think you're dumb. It's because I think your brain, something's wrong with it right now.
I think you're really leaning into that. I was vulnerable with you, and now
We saw Tanner's softer side last night. Chromax!
Chromax. Yeah, we got a Chromax now.
Yeah, we got a Chromax. Thanks to Tanner.
it's sharp too.
He ordered it.
Don't
Oh, I could shave my bush with that.
do it. Prove
Do
it.
it.
On camera.
Really?
Do it.
We
Dude.
probably shouldn't. No,
No.
let's not do this.
Hey, we need the clicks. Get
We
that
need
back
the
in your
clicks.
hand.
Get that back by your
God damn it.
We could perform a bris.
Yeah, we're finally going to fix your ingrown testicle.
Your ingrown testicle.
I think that's called a vagina.
Oh.
An ovary.
That's my bad. Oh, speaking of that, so one of my best friends I grew up with is gay, which whatever, we all have gay friends. But he called and he was like, hey, you might want to go easy on the 3 words you say almost every single episode. And I was like,
Why?
Are we talking about faggot?
Is he
And
being
go-
fag?
Yeah.
Why are you being such a fag about
That's
it?
what I said. And he goes, no, the gay community's not going to give two flying fucks about you guys. What I'm worried about is the cunts. They're relentless.
Cunts are relentless. We've witnessed it before in many situations.
So I was like, thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah.
Cunt's a tough word. That's a tough word to say, I think.
No, I say it real easy.
all right.
Oh, when I was growing up, my mom always told me, she's like, I don't care what cuss word you say, but if I ever hear you say cunt, I'm gonna lose my shit on you.
Yeah.
Because like to women,
heard that before.
To women, that's like the worst thing you could possibly call them is a cunt.
Except if you go to Australia, a cunt's like a fucking, it means everything.
Yeah,
Like,
in England they use it
hey,
all the time.
cunt!
Yeah.
Like, that's happy.
But also, if you don't want to be called a cunt, don't be a fucking cunt.
Unless you're a happy
Yeah.
cunt.
Word.
Is that a thing? A happy cunt?
I'm going Australian terms.
Oh,
UK.
And UK.
Yeah.
You cheeky cunt.
Yeah, they're like, oi, cunt.
Holy,
Like, listen, bruv. You're being a right cunt right now. I don't really like it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we should do is
Cunts?
no. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you talk about bangers and mash, apparently the Brits take over our YouTube channel. And
Oh,
start
word.
Being,
I love bangers and mash.
Dude, for real.
So do I.
I need a proper spud.
What they said was not very nice, or maybe I read it wrong.
Yeah, fuck
but
them.
That's what I said. Then I went off on that one.
Fuck them, you
episode.
cunt.
Listen, Dundee Dell. You want some bangers and mash? They got some good bangers and mash.
I'd like
I
to go
like
over
the
there.
Dundee, but
Yeah, I haven't been
Yeah.
over there in fucking 15
Dude,
years.
it's top notch.
we should hit her up.
It's good shit. I had fish and chips right when I moved back into town. I went
I was
there
with you.
And no.
Oh,
right
it was
when I
different
moved
time?
back to town, I went out there by myself. I sat at the bar. I had a fucking Guinness and I had fish and chips. It's
good.
And I'm telling you, get the curry sauce with it. It's good.
What are you guys doing after this? Are we going to eat?
We should
we're
because
gonna
I
go- let's
yeah.
go to Oski's.
We need some. No, I need some food. We should go get dinner and drink.
Where?
I don't know. Dundee Dell.
Let's pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could probably discuss this after the next 8.5 minutes.
It doesn't have to be 8 minutes. It can be 10. It's
Well,
up to
yeah.
us, guys. It's up to us.
Yeah,
It's the one thing we have control over.
it is. It really
is
is.
how long you guys have to listen to us.
Yeah. Have to. I like how you put it. Have to listen to us.
Well, they don't. They leave when they want. They are in power.
Yeah.
Don't you do that?
I have heard from more people though that say they're like, I started watching it instead of listening to it. They're like,
It's more interesting.
yeah, they
You
said
have to. I had
there's a
that
lot
talk.
more you pick up when you watch it instead of listening.
Dude, I had that talk with Todd when he left radio and was going to start podcasting, and he was talking about maybe just doing audio, and I was like, that's not how I consume it. I'm not, and I'm just one person, but I have to have a video to go with it. And it's like sometimes I'll set it down, I can go out, walk around, get my shit done, and I'm still going, but I prefer to see.
I like to see the faces for some reason.
I agree, but even like I listen. Admittedly, I listen to Todd and Tyler every day. I love Todd and Tyler. I've listened to them since I was a kid. But sometimes they talk about shit on the radio, and they're talking about something that I can't see, and I'm
Right.
like, why are you even talking about it when we can't see it?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
so at least we give people an option. Like we do talk about stuff that you can see. You just gotta watch, not listen.
The whiteboard's coming.
Chromax.
Yeah, if you want
Chromax.
to watch me shave my fucking taint with the Chromax,
Ingrown testicle.
That's going to be a clip. We don't have time for that here.
we got time. I'm not a hairy dude. Won't take long.
Well, we'll just make a clip. It's got to be thorough.
Oh, it'll be thorough. My legs will be up behind my head.
Betty's licking your.
Let me sharpen that up a little bit better.
Betty, come lube this up for me real quick.
Dude,
God, we're getting into different fetishes I'm not into.
she's going to come running.
Peanut butter,
Somebody say stink wrinkle?
Jif, stink wrinkle.
Oh, dude.
He's only got 4 of them, and none of them stink. That was Jaden from last week. I only remembered that because I watched it this morning.
Our sweet boy Jaden.
We're going to have him on here pretty quick. What number are we even on? I
This
don't
is
even know.
36. Yeah. So about 4 more episodes.
37 will be Sunday, and then he'll be
No,
on.
yeah.
When
38 Wednesday, 39 Sunday, 40 Wednesday. So yeah, a Sunday episode.
Yeah.
He'll be here on a Sunday
nice.
after his shift at T Road.
Whoa.
T Road.
Hey, listeners, can you guys hear that plane?
I actually could hear it in the.
Same.
I just now realized that I hit the table. Did you realize that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm trying not
He
to.
scolded that. He scolded me for that last
Last
week.
week. Yeah.
Well, it's
both
because
of us,
you were
both of us.
proving a point, and you hit it with
Yeah,
every point.
I know.
And it didn't translate horrible, though. It wasn't a real standout moment.
Strait of Hormuz.
Otherwise, yeah. The sun's. You trying to get me going, Mike? What the fuck are you doing?
I could hear that Coors Light opening too. It sounds refreshing.
It's the best sound in the world. Let's be honest.
I think
Let's not be gay about this.
we should try next weekend. We should try to get to the Coors Brewery.
I think
in
we
Golden.
should,
I
for
think we should
sure.
try.
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Golden. I just haven't been to the brewery.
They haven't seen the likes of us. I don't think they can take it.
They have a picture up of you like, do not give this man Coors Light because he'll drink all of them.
I've been known to.
Dude, I saw a guy at the zoo today when I was on Skyfari that looked just like you, but he was like 400 pounds heavier.
I hear that a lot.
Solid muscle.
That's Jerry. He's a unique fella.
I almost sent you a picture. But I was talking
Jerry.
talking too much shit to my nephew. I was like, if I pull my phone out right now, he's gonna tell me to shut the fuck up or something cool.
He doesn't cuss. He can't. His mom will get mad at him.
No, but what I like to do with him is when I cuss, he feels like he's getting away with something.
Yep.
So
Well, yeah, because you're the cool uncle. He gets
Yeah.
away with like he could look at you and go, "You're a gay faggot,
well,
cunt, retard."
yeah.
Especially the fag
He
part.
flips me off like this, and I'll just go. And he always does the. That's good. That's good.
You should look at him sometime and be like, "Hey, you know how you have those marks on your forehead? That's from your mom trying to fucking poke you out with a coat hanger."
No,
Asshole.
I love him. I would never say that.
Uncalled for.
That is uncalled for. I apologize to everybody. in
He's a
Rick's
great
family.
kid.
I'm sure he is a great kid.
When we were walking into the aquarium, my sister,
Now my humor's too much. Come on.
some animal there was pregnant with
No.
twins. I think it was an orangutan or something, and she had a miscarriage with both. So I looked at my sister and I was like, "Man, some parents just have all the luck." Yeah, that's a fun thing to do.
Well, we
when
lost that crowd.
when one of the top zoo people is walking you around. Say some bullshit.
That was my favorite Rod Stewart song, by the way. Some parents have all the luck when they abort their fetuses. No?
Goddamn.
You don't remember that song? Some guys have all the luck, Rod Stewart? Fuck you guys.
that might be a little too much.
Straight a hormoose.
Dude, if anyone's still watching at this point, which I know they are, but anybody that watches this knows what's coming.
Us.
They know.
Eventually.
Yeah. Twice.
I don't know, Mike. I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Oh, okay. So we can't talk about abortions.
Oh, one thing I would like to hit.
You can.
Hey,
I just don't think we should.
and I think we all.
Not funny.
I think we all agree on this.
I think abortion's hilarious, actually.
Yeah.
And don't say the fucking name. But if your girlfriend is a bartender and she works at the bar, if you go sit there and watch her, you are a psychopath.
Yep.
And also kind of try and start fights with dudes there when
Yep.
she's trying to make money. And I'm not saying straight out starting fights, but like trying to be intimidating and fucking looking at
Especially
guys.
when you're half our size.
You're a fucking, we'd fucking tear you into fucking 12 pieces.
Right. Here's the thing, and this is so I bartended a long time, and I've bartended with girls before, and every once in a while there's a girl, and she might be a cute girl, and this girl at the bar we're talking about, she's cute. She's not. I mean, she's cute. She's
cute.
a good looking girl, but her every time we go in there since she started, her dude is sitting there watching her like a fucking hawk. And I've worked with those girls before, and guess about how long they fucking last. Not very. You know why? Because this fucking jealous asshole is costing her money.
And also, we got attitude from her after the end of the night because of him.
Yep.
Like, fuck you, dude. Now she's not getting a tip from probably the best tipper in the fucking land because you want to fucking make her mad at us because why?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because he's jealous. Because he can't handle that.
And we weren't. It's not like we were hitting on her. We had our girls with us.
Right.
We weren't
I
hitting
didn't.
on her.
I
Well,
didn't.
you didn't.
But I still wasn't.
You know what
I wasn't hitting on her either, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think I know why he was mad, and this could be
Because
this.
his dick is this big.
Well, maybe.
Right. That's big.
Doubt it.
I've been learning this telekinesis thing, and I'm pretty sure I can say "cunt, faggot, retard" with my eyes now. And I was practicing it on him. And then he got his friend and was like, "Look,
Energy's real.
Turn around, and look at this guy."
They did. They turned around and looked a lot. And it's
Yeah.
like, first of all three of us are twice both of your size. Second of all, like, I don't care. Like, I will headbutt you right now in this bar. Like, I don't care. I don't.
This episode took a strange turn.
We're gonna cut out the last 20 minutes.
Are we?
40.
I don't think we should.
45.
40.
He's gonna text us around
72.
and be like, we gotta reshoot the whole episode.
I can't. You're leaving town.
Nah.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh yeah, and so we're gonna shoot later this week for our Sunday episode, and I will be coming to you live from California.
Compton.
I'm gonna try to
Be
go to
on the
Compton.
corner
We'll
of,
see.
of Crenshaw and
I gotta make sure. I gotta look and see. I'm gonna come from 2-1 in Lewis. We're some brothers shooting dice. So I said, let's do this.
Fuck yes.
I'm gonna jump out my ride and say, "What's up?"
wow.
No, I'm gonna Google what color I can wear to
Yeah.
Compton.
Yeah, you want to blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Rick said, just wear flannel.
I think
That's
that's
got to be the color flannel, though.
Yeah, but or I would just go.
I don't
Top
think
button.
you say colored anymore.
Colors are colors.
You can go dress as Bruce Springsteen, just American flag shirt.
That's what I said last night. I was like, what if I just wear like all American flag shit? So I'm red and blue, and they're like,
Yeah, 50-50 minutes.
I can't. Which one's gonna get mad at me?
The woke.
That
Yeah, you don't even know. You don't even know what you're walking into.
sweet mother of God. So yeah, I'll be coming live to you from California on our next episode.
Fuck yeah! And then the following one, you guys will be in Colorado.
And then the following one, Tanner and I will both be coming to you live from the beautiful mountains of Colorado.
We will be on the top peak of whatever.
We won't. We'll be drinking beer with the mountains in the background.
Maybe we'll do it at the Coors.
Maybe. Well, trust me. Either way, we'll be.
What's our budget look like?
7.
I was gonna say 12. I got $12. What'll that get us?
Nothing.
Nothing.
One drink in Colorado.
That's not true. You can drink all right out there.
Colorado's
Yeah.
pretty expensive, I thought.
Not to go drink beers at breweries. It's not crazy.
Fort Collins isn't bad.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to Fort Collins the last day, and you can go to breweries there, and it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
That's Tanner's nightmare. He hates breweries. He only wants
I
to
don't
drink
hate
Coors
breweries.
Light.
I don't hate breweries.
He's like, what do you have that tastes
I
like
just
Coors Light?"
prefer a Coors Light. I prefer a lager. I don't like a bunch of flavor and bullshit. I just like to have the
You
feel.
did like Yingling when I brought it back.
Yingling's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop pounding the table.
Am I still doing it?
Yeah. All right, guys, we gotta go. We'll see you bitches on Sunday.
Professional.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.